on me so low. Standing still ain't better than slow-mo. Favorite ain't fair, we live a blessed life. Talking all that trash on the best style. What they wanna say now? Hate if you wanna hate, but y'all can't kill my vibe. And I be feeling so good, just happy to be alive. I say, hate if you wanna hate, but y'all can't kill my vibe. And I be feeling so good, just happy to be alive. Cause we stay comfortable in my own skin. I like who I am. The good vibes keep on bumping. Turn it up, that's my jam. I feel good. How you feeling? I feel good. So good. Comfortable in my own skin. I like who I am. The good vibes keep on bumping. Turn it up, that's my jam. I feel good. How you feeling? I feel good. So good.
So good. I'm OG, overly grateful for the chance to kill the beat, bro. Cain and Abel, ain't trying to lay low, peep the shine. Comfortable in my own skin, peace of mind. What's mine is mine, what's yours is yours. These bars hit every measure, homie, get them in force. Like the 18 Beatles in every season. Can't forget me, plus the Trinity I believe in, I'm breathing. Either get Sunday morning, my reason. Everything that the Lord did, he got it right the first time. Yeah, you see, with both your eyes, this right here is me. Unapologetically, jet black and free. I ain't trying to be what they want me to be. Scared of the wind, following all the trends. Over backwards, that ain't the way I've been gone.
Comfortable in my own skin. I like who I am. The good vibes keep on bumping. Turn it up, that's my jam. I feel good. How you feeling? I feel good. So good. Comfortable in my own skin. I like who I am. The good vibes keep on bumping. Turn it up, that's my jam. I feel good. How you feeling? I feel good. So good.
Oh, my pretty baby, oh, my sweetie baby, I just can't believe I'm yours. Every day I look at you and I think I must have done something good to deserve you. I'm not superstitious, it's just a suspicion, but I feel it in my bones. Ever since the day we met, I just knew I must have done something good to deserve you. Perhaps I was a doctor saving people's lives in danger. Oh yeah, I must have done something. Perhaps I was a pirate and I donated my treasure. Oh yeah, I must have done something. Or maybe I was kinda like rewinded all my videos. Oh yeah, I must have done something. Well anyway, I hope that you don't think that I'm delirious. Oh yeah, I must have done something. 'Cause baby, when we kiss, I feel that sort of bliss I didn't really think existed. I feel it, call it what you like, I don't really mind, as long as it's something good with you, baby. I must have done something good. I must have done something. And even if you're skeptical, I must have done something. And you don't believe in my song, you must admit that it's a miracle. I must have done something. That we have found each other. I must have done something. 'Cause what we have here, baby, I must have done something. You only get once in a lifetime. I must have done something. So please don't call me crazy. I must have done something. If I hope It's gonna be alright. How can you tell? I feel it in my heart. It's gonna be okay. The sun is shining bright to another day. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. Well, if at first you don't succeed, you better try again. Clenched fist can't plant the seed. Open up your hands, gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright. I feel it in my heart. It's gonna, you're gonna find your way. It's gonna, alright. It's very hard to let things go. It's hard to carry on. But if you won't try, you won't know what next is gonna come. You got to just carry on, let it go. Have to let it go. I know. Well, can you let it go? And open up your hand. It's gonna be alright. I feel it in my heart. You've got to just let it go. Carry on. T-E-M-V-T-E-D tempted. I was tempted, tempted by your smile. I was tempted, and for a little while I was certain that I will be the one to change you, and you will be mine. You will be mine. I
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Show and Tell Live. I'm your host, Tom. As always, we have a fun show planned. Got a few new tricks up our sleeves tonight, so hopefully it'll be entertaining and exciting for all of you. Thank you in advance for your participation in the matter. But I can't do it alone, so let me introduce the rest of the cast. They're awfully fond of cow juice. It's Alex!
Yo, it's me. I'm Alex. I'm here for the stream.
Amazing. They don't like eggs. It's Max.
Hey everybody, Dom. I just wanted to say, I think you could do this on your own.
Aww. Thanks, Max. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Was that your resignation? I don't know. Don't tell me. Next up, they are the original dancer for the Apple commercials that were in Silhouettes. It's Dan.
Hey, yeah. All right, you want to give me? Here you go. Ready?
Yeah, show us that bit of that famous, the moneymaker. Yeah,
that's it. The headphones are part of it too. That's how you know.
That's how the original one was. Yeah.
Nope, I remember those.
Oh yeah, so good.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, amazing. And finally, their every other Scooby-Doo villain. It's Steve.
Somebody stole my hair.
Y'all remember that episode where Scooby-Doo met Mario and Luigi? Oh,
And Mario was
Scooby-Doo!
bald.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo! Somebody has stolen my hair! Oh no!
Oh my god.
Your Scooby snacks are in another castle!
Guys, you don't need drugs when you have improv. Things just come out of your mouth and they make you laugh.
Awesome. So good. Well, thanks everyone. Why don't we go ahead and jump into our first game?
Let's go.
We're gonna start warming up the brain the best way we know how, inside of one. That's right, the call's coming from inside the brain. We're gonna be playing Comment Thread.
Thank you.
That's Furies. Appreciate you being here.
The tier 2!
What we're gonna need to get started is we are going to need some simple one-syllable words. You all have been here for a while. You know the words we're talking about. Go ahead and give us those sweet, sweet one-syllable words, and then we're gonna go in the brain.
All right, everybody, seatbelts on. All right, here we go. Keep all arms and legs inside the vehicle as we're going. Oh, it's happening! All right, we're there.
Did we make it? Are we safely in?
Yeah, we crashed. We're actually in the elbow. We crash landed. We're gonna have to hike all the way.
That's the plot of. That's like the first act of every We're Going Inside the Body movie, though. Like, oh, that person flinched, and now we're in the elbow.
Yep.
Good thing they built these highways in the body.
Osmosis Jones. All right, let's take a look at these words we got here. I'm thinking of the big fat thing that we all carry around on our backside that farts a lot.
Oh, you're thinking of a butt. I'm thinking of when you can't do anything creative and you get stuck in a...
Oh, you're thinking of rut. I'm thinking of that other name for a dog that's like usually wild.
No. You're thinking of a mutt. I'm thinking of the Pokemon who died on his birthday.
No, you're thinking of Nut. I'm thinking of the cursed Egyptian king, whose tomb you must never enter.
No. You're thinking of Tut. I'm thinking of that place that has pretty mediocre pizzas.
Oh, you're thinking of Hut.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of that classic series that we played as children on the computer with the purple car. Also a synonym for golfing.
Oh, you're thinking of putt. Oh, yeah. No way. I'm thinking of that thing. That's the opposite of when you open something up. Like you would, like a door, you'd like close it in a different word.
No. You're thinking of shut. I'm thinking about shut yourself. When something really ridiculous.
What?
What is happening with Max right now?
Say it again.
Max
say it
rubber
again,
banded. Can you repeat that, Max?
I'm thinking of the question you ask yourself when you hear something really ridiculous.
I only caught the end of that, but I think you're thinking of what?
Yes.
Okay. I'm thinking of that thing that gets bigger when you drink more beer, and also they took it out of King Tut.
No, you're thinking of gut. I'm thinking of the thing you have to do to get a tree to fall over.
Oh, you're thinking of cut. I'm thinking, I don't know, I don't have one.
Yeah, it was my last one too.
Oh, it was such a good round.
Sometimes, Steve, that's the problem. It's just too good of a round. You gotta keep going.
Max using his lag to his advantage, but okay.
Exactly.
Macaroni 3, I was not gonna go for the low hanging fruit.
Yeah, I feel scared that I have to go after Max each time.
Yeah. Alex always has mine. But whenever I'm thinking, Alex says it first. And I'm like, yeah, every time. All right. I'm thinking of the flavor of candy because it has so much sugar in it. It's really not salty, but...
Oh, you're thinking of sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of when you stack things together so that way they look nice and you're tidying up, then everything's like really organized.
No. You're thinking of neat. I'm thinking of our other appendages that isn't hands.
Oh, no. You're thinking of feet. I'm thinking of that thing that you do to people when you first meet them. And,
you're thinking of green. I'm thinking of that thing you need to stay on in order to keep the rhythm going.
Oh, no. You're thinking of beet. I'm thinking of the little spout that milk can come out of that's on different animals.
No. You're thinking of teat. I'm thinking of how I would describe myself as a gamer, sometimes in a different language.
Oh, no. You're thinking of leet. I'm thinking of that, shit, that was mine. Damn it.
Oh! What a noob!
Oh, man. Got him.
I had teat and leet, so I just got both of mine knocked out right away.
Woo. All right.
Teat.
Did anybody actually say meat?
No, you did in one of your questions.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it.
Gamers.
But,
My gamer.
Gamers only in chat.
Gamers only.
I'm thinking of the writing utensil that has ink in it.
Oh, you're thinking of a pen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of when you're counting up and you go like 7, 8, 9.
No. You're thinking of 10. I'm thinking of I didn't think of
Oh my god.
Some gamer you are.
Damn it.
Couldn't even think of a female chicken, Max.
Yeah, a hen?
I for some reason
Or our favorite type of fair? The red?
Or
decided
Mr.
not to-
Franklin's first name?
The bed?
decided not to think about it.
Man, Max just got gamered out of this game. All right, finals. Here we go.
Wow. Me and you.
Let's go. Never won the finals, but that's gonna change today.
It might. I'm thinking of a type of smile that's like a grimace. It's not full. It's a little cocky.
Oh, you're thinking of a smirk?
Sure.
I'm thinking of that dance you can do with your butt that you sometimes do up on the wall.
you're thinking of a twerk. I'm thinking of a fictional detective written that had a BBC America show that I particularly talk a lot about, so you should know the name of it.
You're thinking of Detective Space Time Man. Damn it!
Thinking of Dirk.
You got it.
Oh, God.
Oh,
that was a
so
dirty play.
I was going for Grin, which is way easier, but
You said the word grin though.
no, I didn't. I said Grimace.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Thanks for the raid, Ushio.
Whoa, welcome.
Get me out of here.
Remember, a healthy breakfast starts with a bowl of Ushio. Alrighty.
Scooby-Doo. I was also thinking Lurk. I thought Dom was gonna say
Lurk. That's a good
because
one.
Dan doesn't know Twitch lingo. He
I
wasn't
don't.
gonna
I
do it.
really don't. I thought
That's
a
fair.
grimace was a frown though.
No, he's a
This is like a
purple guy
wince.
from McDonald's.
Isn't it?
Yeah, Grimace is like a wince.
Yeah.
Isn't it
Yeah,
like-
I don't know why. Why was the McDonald's mascot character named Grimace? Like, that's not a good. It's not.
Alex, if you knew your McDonald's lore, it's because he comes from Grimace Island. That's why he's named Grimace, you dummy.
Pretty sure the island was named after the
No.
blob.
No, he's came from Grimace Island. The island had to have been there first.
Well, actually, the island got there because the whole nation of Grimace sunk into the sea except for the island.
The island
Oh.
of Grimace is actually the precursor to Plato's Atlantis. It's
true.
the civilization that he based it on.
Yeah.
That's true.
If anything, I think
Used
the
to be
McDonald's, like the McDonald's group of people, is just like a weird Suicide Squad of people that got put together. Like you got the Hamburglar, you got Grimace, you got a clown that interacts with kids. Like if that's not Suicide Squad, I don't know what is.
And you have to make that poster for me now.
We have to.
The Suicide Squad.
We have
It's
to
just
make
me.
that merge.
Oh my god, that's
Oh my
amazing.
god.
Awesome. We're gonna move on to. I have no comment. We're gonna move on to our next game, which is one we introduced last week, and that's called 10 Characters. So what we're gonna need from the chat is we're just gonna need some basic professions, some jobs, and then it's our job to come up with 10 wholly original, different incarnations of those characters. And I promised Max we would practice this before stream, and we didn't. So we're gonna see how it goes.
So you're gonna get 10 hack characters.
10 hack characters.
All right.
All different though. That's the important part.
10 Italian people.
10 different Italians.
Oh no, my hair!
Scooby-Doo. All right. Well, I would go ahead and jump into the first one. Alex, can you please give me? Is that Alex? is first,
Alex
right?
is first.
Alrighty, Alex, can you please give me 10 different hackers?
Hackers.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Once I bypass this mainframe and get through the security algorithms, I'm in.
1.
I can get a backdoor access if you pay me extra in French fries.
2.
Well, according to my calculations through this algorithm, if you figure out how to press 3 buttons at the same time, it will give you full access to all of the passwords.
3.
You listen here and you listen good, you stupid computer. You're gonna do exactly what I say, or I'm gonna punch you really hard. And I don't know if computers can feel pain, but we're gonna find out.
4.
Honey, it says that I'm on the Pentagon.com. What's this, honey?
5.
Well, this is a new and improved access to the website. I can't wait to see what kind of fun things I can find.
6.
I'm gonna get some remote access. You think you don't know how I built this system, so I know it better than anyone.
7.
Hey, I'm gonna murder you with this machete. I'm gonna hack you into pieces, because that makes me a hacker.
8.
maybe if I don't press the keyboard, I'll get super into it.
9.
Yeah, I totally hacked Brad's Instagram so that I could get him to like me, and I got him to like all of my posts, and so now he thinks he's in love with me.
10. That's 10 hackers.
A large portion of our audience apparently is a hacker, and took very personal offense to the first couple. Alrighty. Let's see.
Mackenbree, please don't talk too early, because I'm sweating.
Maximilian, here you go.
Max, you're up next. Max, can you please give me 10 different UN translators? Phenomenal suggestion.
Hello, I am a translator.
1.
Well, hello. It seems like you could really use some help translating there, couldn't you?
2.
Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say? I can't. What'd you say?
3.
Sorry. Hey, sorry. I know you're having a meeting there, but would you mind if you went back? I missed that line, and I really need to get it down.
4.
Dad, I think he said, "Ce n'est pas un bonne day," not "c'est un bonne day."
5. You're only halfway there.
Oh man, that was a long day of translating. Time for me to translate this beer into my mouth.
6. 7.
We vote yes.
8.
All right, Mr. President, they said that they do actually want to make a deal with us. That's good. That's what we want. No, I know they're not speaking American. You're correct, but they want to make a deal with us. They're not going to speak American, but they want to make a deal with us.
9. One more.
We agree. It's very good.
10. That's 10 translators from the UN.
Max, that was just that was the one outro from the cartoon show where he goes, the show.
Alright, get him out of my sight. Steve's up.
Alrighty, Steve, let's go ahead and pick out a new profession for you. I feel like we're playing the game Life. We get to draw a new card. You are going to be 10 different shark trainers, Steve.
Alright. G'day everyone, today we're gonna wrestle a shark.
1.
And if you notice the gills on this one, you can tell it's the Sharkidae rubidia.
2.
Whoa, dude! I'm gonna train this shark to shoot basketball.
3.
Mr. President, it's me, the National Shark Trainer. I've assembled a team of the best agents I have.
4.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to SeaWorld. If you look to your right, we put 15 sharks in a gallon of milk.
5.
Now, class, sharks are lovable creatures, and they really just want your friendship.
6.
Woohoo! Hello, everybody. Today we're gonna make friends with a shark, And it's not gonna eat our fingers again, not this time!
7.
Sir, we're being attacked by sharks.
8.
All right, listen up here, sharks. I'm your man, and I'm gonna make sure that you perform great for the company.
9. Bring us home.
And welcome everybody to Shark Week USA. Here I am, Chip Schuyler, your shark trainer.
And that's 10 shark trainers.
Skylar.
We always wanted to see Chip Schuyler as a shark trainer.
I think you're thinking of Chip Skylark, who is a very different and shinier teeth version of Chip Schuyler.
Of course. How could I be so mistaken?
Thanks for the bits, Mac and Brie.
Oh, thanks, Mac and Brie.
Thank you.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh, I did a number on my throat.
Yeah, keep
I like the. I still am not done thinking about the UN translator that is a bird that was there to like that. There's birds tuning in to watch the UN meetings.
Birds are government surveillance drones.
Oh,
it's specifically because then someone in the UN meeting can be like, well, a little bird told me that.
Oh, look at that. He made a joke.
Everybody thought this was just a
I made a
dumb
joke
gag
on
by
this
Max,
theory.
but really Max is the biggest brained of all of us.
I made a joke on this very serious stream.
Yeah.
True, we only talk politics here.
True.
UN
No, in my mind, in that universe, there's a bird nation. There's a nation of birds. and
Oh,
they're
an
a part of the
independent
US.
nation of birds.
Yeah.
So I it's not my best work, but I couldn't really find what I was looking for, so I had to kind of MS Paint it a little bit. But I did make some merch for us.
Merch. All right, let's reveal it. Boop, boop, boop.
This is the Heart Attack Squad shirt. I didn't want to be
man.
too on the nose with Suicide Squad, so I thought Heart Attack Squad was a really good like.
I like it.
It's
I was trying to think of something like the best I could come up with was Side of Fries Squad, but I don't think that was
Mm.
work.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a workshop. It's a working title for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the Tube Slide Squad.
Damn, people appreciated your new scene.
Oh yeah, it's a new little scene. Look at that. You see a little guy taking a picture of it. Oh man, it's great. You know how
He's a
you,
lover of merch.
the merch lover.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff. How's everyone's weeks? Anything new and exciting in your lives? I did something. So I went to the grocery store recently. I know, which feels like a new thing to me again, but I decided to be more bold in my cooking abilities. I'm getting a little bit more daring, and by that I mean very basic things for everyone who's at home. But like for me,
Adding salt to things now.
I cooked a fish today for the first time ever. That was pretty exciting, and it's something I'd never done before. But a couple days ago, I made brownies for the first time, which was.
Wow.
You know, I mean, it was just, I went and literally found what I thought was the simplest box of brownies.
You didn't bring any to share?
I mean, you're welcome to them.
You've got my fax number,
then-
Dom.
That's
Big
true.
reveal, we're all in the same place.
Yeah, we just all get up and
I will say, they were not the simplest brownies that you could find because I have this thing where it's a brownie mix that all you do is you pour it into a mug, you add water and I think a little bit of milk, and then you microwave it, and it turns into a brownie, and that's
seen
it.
this,
That's
yes.
all you need to do.
Oh.
It's amazing.
Yeah. No, this one had eggs and milk, so it was a two-part brownie. I mean, but I used the oven, which is pretty good. So that was me. I was being more culinarily adventurous.
I am wondering what kind of fish, Dom? And was it in the oven? Was it on the just a stovetop?
So it was a frozen piece of salmon, because
Okay.
I've heard salmon's the hardest fish to mess up. So it was a frozen piece of salmon, and it gave us 3 options. There was a microwave option, an oven option, and a stovetop option. And the stovetop one seemed the hardest, so I did that one.
I don't want to ever microwave a fish.
Yeah. Well, also, like, I live with people, and that's just rude, right? Like, it's just rude to microwave fish, I feel like.
Exactly. If you microwave fish, everyone around you has perfect justification to hate you.
True, yeah.
Gerbils, however.
What? Steve, whoa! Steve!
That was a joke. Show and Tell Live does not recommend my.
No gerbils were harmed in the making
Guys,
of this
all I'm
thing.
saying is that's, like, example number 1 of, like, serial killer right there, is likes to harm small animals. So Steve's now on a watch list, as far as I'm concerned.
No, there was this meme going around a long time ago when America's Got Talent was a thing. There was this little girl who she walked out, and your immediate reaction was, this child microwaved a hamster at least once in their life already.
What?
Like, this child was terrifying.
So she just like, she comes out and she's like,
Sorta. Just like this crazy pink dress. I think that's what she was wearing. It was like this crazy pink dress. It was like toddlers and tiara, but
Was this the Go-Go Juice girl?
I have no idea. I didn't actually see the segment. I just saw pictures of it.
Okay. Well, I also like to think that she's just walking out in a shirt that's like, I microwave gerbils. And that's just a perfectly normal girl, but the shirt is just like, wait a minute.
something about her just makes me think that she microwaves gerbils.
I'm gonna give her the golden buzzer and see where it goes.
She's got a voice, man. She's going places.
Let's jump into our next game, because I feel like we're already kind of there. We're gonna play Conspiracy. So what we're going to need from the chat for this game is we're going to need a made-up conspiracy. None of the real ones. Like I said, we're all pretty proficient at those by now. But what we're going to need is a new made-up conspiracy.
By made up, we mean completely legitimate and just very not underappreciated and not well known.
It's true, because all conspiracies are real.
We already know about the pigeons. We already know about the mud floods. We already know about everything else.
Mm-hmm. We know about socks and sandals.
We are.
We know
Lost to Max.
DDoSing Max.
It got too real in here for Max, so we had to step out.
Max was just like, oh, they're talking about mud floods. I gotta get out. Oh man. Well, we look good.
Oh.
We look pretty good right now.
Pretty good. I mean, we're all still kind of in a frame, which
Hey,
is.
I just gotta go.
Now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to
I just
Show
gotta
and Tell.
lean over here and go, hello.
Hello. I'm in the green screen now. Interesting.
Yeah. How's
I'm
everyone?
Dom.
How's everyone feel? Like this is like Freaky Friday, but. Yeah.
I think that's a movie that deserves a remake.
I
can
think
see-
they did.
No, like another one.
Another remake?
A third remake. Or second
A
remake?
fourth remake?
What?
I think the Lindsay Lohan one. I believe that was the second remake, the third movie.
No.
I believe so. I could be wrong, but I also think.
I think you're thinking of Parent Trap, maybe.
Oh, I'm 100% thinking of Parent Trap.
Well, yeah.
Ignore me. Never
Lindsay
mind.
Lohan was in both of those movies, though, so I'll give you the credit
Freaky
for it.
Friday
I do
was.
I do
the
think
first.
though that
Alright, there we go.
the Freaky Friday with Lindsay Lohan was not the first Freaky Friday.
It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Am I back?
Yeah,
you're
we're just
back.
talking about Lindsay Lohan movies. You didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
jump into our game. Conspiracy.
I want to hear that.
No,
You
conversation
missed
said
it.
it'll never happen again. That's improv.
We have to train you until you buy better internet. You can't just.
Well, since you
reward-
guys are moving in together, soon Daniel it'll be your internet.
This is true. This is true.
Hopefully, you go up a level. You don't both go down.
Better
a level.
get the good stuff.
Yeah,
True.
Uh,
I trust Dan.
I don't.
All right, we're gonna go with the old classic, the old classic Hamlet paradox. But instead, Zen has given us a fun twist on it. The conspiracy is Harry Potter was written by a million monkeys with typewriters.
Who wants to
There you
start?
go.
You know, everyone, all these scientists keep saying that we evolved from monkeys. Like, it's just ridiculous. Look, let me tell you something. Monkeys are just as intelligent as humans, and they have been oppressed by our species. There was this study. I'm sorry. I'll provide the link in the description below. I don't have it on me right now. But there was this study that had monkeys in front of typewriters, and one of them wrote Harry Potter. And that's how Harry Potter came to be. J.K. Rowling is just one of those scientists that was studying the monkeys, and then they were like, oh shit, well, we can't expose monkeys as being as smart as humans. Let's just take credit for it. And then she took credit for the books. Think about that.
We all know that the monkeys wrote Harry Potter. That's old news. We know that, right? But what they don't tell you, what they aren't telling us, is that those monkeys, those were first drafts for the monkeys, okay? There are better versions of Harry Potter locked away somewhere secret, probably in whatever the Warner Brothers version of the Disney Vault is, right? And they have the original second, third, fourth, and I hear there is even a fifth draft of every single version of Harry Potter. You thought it was a 7-part series? Well, that's a lie. It was like 29-part series, right? There are parts in between the parts. Every plot hole is explained somewhere in the books. You're just missing it because you and I and the rest of the public aren't allowed to read them yet. That's the movie I want to see. Think about it.
So, we all know that the monkeys made Harry Potter. But what you may not know is that in their 29-part epic novel recounting the history of the world, it's actually hidden throughout multiple series that depict how the Earth was really formed. And it all starts with J.R.R. Tolkien. That was the first 4 monkeys to write a book together. And they outlined the creation of the Earth all the way up until the Middle Ages. That's why it's called the Middle Earth, because that's when the humans started to conquer all of the monkeys, all the chimpanzees, all the bonobos. All of those kingdoms were metaphorically represented by the other races in J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit and The Other Hobbit. Think about it.
So, I've been watching some of my favorite YouTubers recently, and they've been talking about how there's this idea that monkeys are writing some of our favorite fantasy novels. And an idea that I've talked about on the show a lot before is this idea of circular continuity, that the beginning of time eventually leads to the end of time, which is the same point as the beginning of time. And when you really believe, when you really think about it, you can really realize that the monkeys that are writing our fiction will go into a continuity where that becomes fact. And then when that is fact, the monkeys write a new fiction based off of their fact. And that is the circular kind of lifestyles that we live, of the universe starting, being, existing from the previous monkeys. Monkeys writing fiction about their reality, and then eventually ending only to start anew again. And how long have we been doing this? What did our reality look like before this? Who knows? The only thing we can do is think about it.
Hey, look, subscribers, I've been thinking a lot lately, about time, and we know how the monkeys wrote the Harry Potter series and everything else. They've written all of the past, all of the present, but do we think we know anything about the future? And then I stopped to think, who wrote the Planet of the Apes trilogy? I think the monkeys did. I think... What was that? Tell the world before it's too late! The monkeys... Scene.
Think about it.
Think about it.
I was thinking about it while it was going on. I would love to see Lord of the Rings, but reshot, could be the same movie shot for shot, but with Planet of the Apes style monkeys, just the whole Middle Earth fiction, but it's all different races of monkeys, I feel that movie would be incredible. The orcs would be like gorillas. Like the whole thing would be amazing. Like the elves are bonobo. Like I just think it all comes together in the most beautiful way.
I feel like it wouldn't really add that much.
Oh, I disagree.
But you know what does add a lot?
Hobbits are definitely bonobos.
What, Max?
Sorry, I jumped in. Hobbits are definitely bonobos.
Yeah, you're right. Good point.
You know what does add a lot to the Lord of the Rings franchise, and I don't have a copy of it yet, but I plan on getting it at some point, is Rankin Bass, this old animation company that made all of the classic claymation Christmas movies and some animated movies to try and compete with Disney, made the first round of Lord of the Ring movies and their musicals.
Ooh!
It's fantastic. The orcs are just like little lizard guys that are as tall as the hobbits.
Yep.
Elves are like these long, lanky ass green things with long hair, and they look like they honestly look like what Gollum is now, and they sit in the chairs like, it's so funny.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I've seen clips of it.
Also, the songs are really catchy.
Okay, new proposal. If they go back and they do Lord of the Rings again, this time it has the Muppets in it.
Muppets?
Randomly replace characters with Muppets.
The Muppets take Mordor.
Yeah. Like, what is it? Gons is, like, Gollum, right?
Kermit and Fozzie are Frodo and Sam.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Also, instead of it being a ring, could it be a puppet? So that
no, it has to be the exact. I want the exact movie, shot for shot.
I just really want to see
replaced certain characters with the Muppets.
I just really want to see a puppet put a puppet on its hand. Is that so much to ask?
Miss Piggy is Gollum, right?
No, I feel like Miss Piggy has to be like one of the like Sauron or like something like that.
Oh, she would probably be Saruman.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know who Gandalf would be. Gandalf is still Gandalf. He's fine. Because the height differentiation is already bad. Yeah, he's still Gandalf.
Question for the
Somehow
room.
they got Jack Black again to be in another Muppets movie, and this time he's Aragorn. But he's Jack Black the whole time, and they just keep calling him Aragorn. He's like, guys, stop.
How long is the non-extended edition of the first Lord of the Rings movie?
Like 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
I wish.
Like an hour and a half to 2 hours? Why?
Okay, because I've never seen the trilogy of them, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. And then I watched what I believe is the extended version, unless if the extended version is longer than the 4-hour version I watched.
I don't think so.
And I could not sit through it.
Oh.
I remember. So I'm like, maybe just because it's the extended version and I need to just go like...
The first one is really good.
The first time I watched the Lord of the Rings movies was my parents have the extended edition box set. And so at some point I like found the box set and I was like, oh yeah, I know about Lord of the Rings. And they were like, oh, you want to watch it? And I was like, yeah. So I just took the box set and like sat in the living room and watched the entire trilogy on my own.
Yeah.
I got invited to a viewing party one time where, it sounds like I went to a funeral. No, I got invited to a watch party one time where we were going to watch all three of them, and about 3/4 of the way through the second, we were in the basement, and the guy's basement started flooding. So then it became, instead of watch the movie, it became bail out his basement for an hour. And then afterwards, like, should we start the third one? And everyone was like, no. And we all went home. Great time.
I really want to do like marathons of like all of the Lord of the Rings, all of the Avengers, like, you know, all of the Star Wars, like.
I heard that if you do all of the extended version Lord of the Rings, it takes 12 hours for the 3 movies. So I had a friend who went from 4:20 p.m. to 4:20 a.m. And watched all of them.
Wow. Nice. So let's jump into great stories all around. Let's jump into our next game, press conference. So we need to get rid of Alex. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What we're gonna need from chat is we're gonna need an accomplishment, either great or small, good or bad, that Alex has recently done. This is something that would be incredibly newsworthy. Let's try and make it a little bit abstract, give him a little bit of a challenge, and he's gonna have to guess what it is he did. But the only way he'll know how to guess is based off of the clues that we give him in the interview. So let's go ahead and start to see some of those pour in, and we will choose the best, or whatever one I read first. Sometimes that's the way it works too.
Or just the one that Dom likes, and he's like, it will be this.
Ooh, motion. That is a solid one. A solid one, Susan. Alrighty. Discovered how to teleport. Ranked all of the scented markers based on sniffability. That's just a fun thought experiment. What happens if it's super sniffable but not tasting? Interesting.
Crab Star, I love that one.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that one, Crab Star. Great suggestions all around, but I just think there's a really special moment right there with the one Crab Star gave. So Alex sold the Statue of Liberty back to France. I like that you sold them a gift that they gave us. Pretty rude. Wow,
Give me 1
pretty
second.
rude.
That's a long one.
Let us know when you're ready, Daniel. We will proceed.
Jeez.
So this is a memory. We had like a pretty large library at my middle school, and you were encouraged to check out like one book a week. Essentially, they had the goal time for it as part of a rotational class thing. My sister checked out the same book about the Statue of Liberty for what must have been 2 years straight. And I remember because like once a week, my mom would be like, let's read your library books. And mine would always something different. There's probably a lot of pictures in it. And every freaking week, we read this book about the Statue of Liberty. And it was the same book. And I don't know why she was obsessed with it, but boy, oh boy, was it a...
It was because she liked it so much.
It was. I mean, they say that kids really like repetition, which is why they showed the same episode of Blue's Clues 5 days in a row. Yeah, parents complained about it, and their viewership went down. So they stopped listening, started redoing reruns again, and their viewership went way up. Kids love repetition. Fun fact.
My repeat offender book.
Alright,
there
we're
was
ready.
this one about aliens and like werewolves and shit. Love
Sounds
that
way
book.
cooler.
All right. Let's go.
And we're back. Thank you for that story about hurricanes in Kansas. But up next, we have a very special guest. Breaking news. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Mac Donald, and I've got to say, it's a real honor to be on television to really spread the word of what I've done.
Mr. McDonald, there are many in the community who...
Excuse me, it's Mr. Donald or Mac. But
My apologies, Mr. Donald. Panelists, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, was this some loophole of like a return policy thing? I just don't know how this could happen.
Right. Well, a lot of people know of normal return policies, but what you don't know is that if you wait an extra 30 days, sometimes you can kind of bend the rules and really mix things up a little bit. So that's how I was able to kind of at least get it started.
There are many who would argue that we're well past the 30-day period. How do you comment on that?
Well, 30 days is just where you start to notice changes, but as it goes on more and more, the changes start getting bigger and bigger. So really all I have to do is wait long enough and you can do whatever the hell you want.
Speaking of which, it's even become pretty clear that the state in which you returned it is really not anywhere near the same looking as how you got it. It looked completely different. You didn't think that was inappropriate?
No, I don't think it's inappropriate. You know, just because a product doesn't look the same way that it was when it was sold on the shelf, doesn't mean that it's not just the same in quality. So I believe that, you know, I only used it a little bit, and so I was able to return it without too much of a difficulty.
So, I was just wondering, what made you want to send it back? Was it because you were tired? Were you poor? Were you yearning to breathe free and send that wretched refuse back to its shore?
Yeah, well, you know, I would say that it just didn't mean what it used to mean, and you know, I went this summer. I went to France on vacation, and you know, it was nice over there, but I felt like, you know, people weren't very nice to me when I was there, so I figured, you know, it didn't really mean the symbol of friendship that it used to.
Yeah, I just gotta know, are the funds going back, like when you get the money, is it going to New York or New Jersey? We just really gotta know. A lot of people are pushing for this answer.
No, actually, it's not going to either of those. I will be keeping most of the funds, but then, you know, I'll probably donate a little bit to the to Ohio because they desperately need it.
Normally, when someone gets a gift that they don't like, they would probably just bring it back to Macy's and maybe get like a gift card or something. But instead, you sold it to the people who got it for you.
Right. Well, I mean, that's basically a return, isn't it? It's just sort of selling the item back to the original seller. So in that regard, that's really all I did was I took that statue and I said, we've had enough of this. You can have it back. And I got most of the money back.
Look, we're going to have to go to commercial soon. Do you think you could just give us your quick soundbite so we can move on?
Right, sure. I returned the Statue of Liberty to France for the good of our nation.
Well, that is a controversial topic, to say the least. But thank you for being on here, Mr. Mac Space Donald.
Mm-hmm. Great to be here. Thank you, panel.
See.
I wasn't sure if that was all it was. It was just returned the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. You charged him for it.
Yeah.
Specifically sold it back to them, but you were there. You were there. Oh. Do you feel like a monster now?
I feel like a monster for giving any amount of money to Ohio.
That's the part you added, bud.
Yeah, that was your yes and.
It was fiction. I was playing a despicable character.
Oh.
Man.
So tell me about your weeks, everybody. What happened in your lives?
Oh my
Did you
God.
also make brownies? Yes? No?
I've been binge watching through the Eric Andre show because I've never watched it.
Oh, what a choice!
And
Is it a special?
I don't
See the
know.
special?
No.
What?
He has
Oh,
a
his
special. I
stand-up
think it's
special? No, I haven't watched
Yeah.
the stand-up special.
I think it's actually really funny.
But
It's on Hulu, I think.
like you can say what you want about that show, but it is one of the best edited shows like in ever. That's all
yeah.
I'm gonna say. Every time it does the opening, and I'm just like, yeah, it's so good, it's so good.
Yeah. It's truly a magical moment.
In other news, yeah, as some people may know from last week, my bike was broken. Well, it got much worse. I got the unique tool that I had to get to fix it, and a bunch of other things went wrong in the process. And so now I have just a completely torn apart bicycle in my living room that I have to try to work to fix. It's
good.
ridiculous.
And now back to Bike Watch. Alex is giving us the latest update.
Well, it turns out that a small plastic piece about the size of a nail clipping could result in the fact of my bike being completely total. And that is not an exaggeration or a lie in any way.
Wow. Good
Yeah.
Bill. Steve, you were going to say something?
I was, but it seems trivial now.
No, Steve. Tell us. The world
have to
demands
say
to
it.
know.
Steve just like, I like bikes.
I do sort of like bikes, except for the fact that
It was
in
an even
eighth-
weaker choice than Dan said.
in 8th grade, I got a cheapo bike from Target. It was $50, and it got ran over by a janitor's car when I had it parked. I had a bike clipped into the bike rack at the middle school, and they like on the loudspeaker during the last period of the day, they were like, does somebody own, and they described my bike, I forget what it looked like, it was blue. Does somebody own this bike? And I was like, is that my bike? And my first thought was, oh no, somebody graffitied it, and now I'm gonna get arrested. So I was like just sitting there. They announced it 3 times before I was like, teacher, I think that's my bike. And then I went to the principal's office, and they were like, yeah, one of the janitors ran it over.
Yeah.
That's some like Nickelodeon Junior spy plot of a like movie I've ever seen. Like
Yeah, it really
that's like the new Harriet the Spy. Like somebody ran over my blue bike.
What did they do?
Steve, did you get compensated in any way?
They offered, I think we just paid for it because it was like, it wasn't bad because I had a basket on the back of my bike. So the basket took most of the damage. It just pressed the brake in so the brake wouldn't come out. What?
I'm gonna. Hey, welcome back, everybody.
That's upset.
Yeah, it's
because
just
we had a 5-hour stream specifically to test that happening, and it didn't happen. And now here we are again.
the show got ran over by that same janitor. You're right, James.
He haunts me to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
we
worry,
missed-
if that ever happens again, we will literally be back as soon as we just were. So,
Yeah.
always sit
We're,
tight.
we're trying to game the system. We can get our average viewer count up, right? And then we cut streams shorter. It makes it look like we did better. Because now they're like, oh, we just started with 18 people. Amazing.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's just me over here just hitting stop streaming. I'm like, oh no, my computer. Oh.
Why don't we go ahead and jump into our next game? This is going to be Moral Dilemma. Speaking of moral dilemmas, what we're going to need from the chat are questions about life that are hard to answer. Things that, you need a little advice. Maybe some good, maybe some bad. Who's to say who's who? That's the way of the world. Life's great. And once we get those, we'll have Dan, our down on his luck individual, consult a little advice from the spiritual world around him. All right, let's. What are some examples, Dan, of things you might need help with?
You accidentally quick washed your tuxedo for prom and now it doesn't fit. What do? A janitor ran over your car with his janitor's bike.
Yes.
But you had a basket on the back of your car, so
so it took most of the damage. Those kinds of things.
I'm not
Right,
gonna
right.
do chat's job for them. Oh man.
Alrighty.
All right, let's get it cooking. Here we go. Oh, it's me. I have so many burning questions. Angel, devil. Just, I always start off talking about me. How are you doing, Angel? I just never ask.
I'm okay. I've made a banana walnut bread today. It was dry, so probably one of the worst days of my existence.
Yeah, it sounds pretty bad. How about you, devil?
My life is literally hell, kid. What do you think?
Alright, I feel like you guys aren't being very receptive to me. This was all a test, and maybe I shouldn't be asking you these questions, but I'm going to anyway because I have nowhere else to turn. So, all my friends say that it's really cool to just let your dog go about on your lawn and just sit there and watch, but then my neighbors are complaining that I should have my dog on a leash, and I don't know if I should have my dog on a leash when I walk it. Should I be cool or considerate? It's so hard. Angel?
Well, don't we all know that life is to be free and thus to roam? All this dog wants is the freedom of life. And what do you give him? A leash? Leashes are just for children at malls, Daniel.
Yeah. You're right, Angel. What do you have to say about it, Devil? I'm here for the devil's advocate.
I think your dog likes being on a leash. I think there isn't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you gotta teach it who's boss somehow, am I right? You're not gonna be able to do that if it's just wandering around, pooping in the yard, wherever it wants. You gotta tell it exactly where to poop. Hey, maybe you should even put it on a leash, take it over to your neighbor's yard, and then have it poop on their yard. You're technically following all the rules that they told you to.
Right. I should have more control over poop. That's what my horoscope's been saying for the past 3 weeks consistently. Oh, I'm torn up inside. Okay, I think I'm gonna let the dog go free because that's how I would want to be free. I wouldn't want to poop with a collar on.
Freedom is overrated, but whatever.
All right, I have one more. I have another question to ask you guys. So, I was having making myself some lunch, right? And I was making chicken nuggets, and I just need to eat my last chicken nugget so I can go outside. But I'm pretty sure it's filled with ice cream, and I'm not allowed to eat ice cream because I didn't take a nap yet because I'm following this new diet that lines up with what my horoscope monthly has been saying. So, should I risk eating a chicken nugget that has ice cream in it? Because I don't know if that's what the horoscopes would want me to do. Angel, you know things. Tell me.
I know the toddler diet has been very important to you, Daniel, but
Yeah.
it's constraining you. You need freedom in your life, Daniel. You need to run wild as the dogs do and eat whatever the fuck you want. So you eat that ice cream covered chicken nugget and you be free.
You're right. I don't have to be a toddler Taurus forever. But what do you think, Devil?
My diet consists of flaming hot coals, and you're asking me if you think you should eat a chicken nugget covered in ice cream or not.
Well, it's because
I hate you.
Oh.
I hate you, and I hate this job. Don't eat the nugget. I don't want you to be happy.
Oh.
You don't deserve it.
Because I'm not on a leash, and you can't leash me, I'm going to eat that ice cream nugget.
Wow, you're just buying into that guy's propaganda, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, really freezing.
Yeah, well, your little grass is greener on the other side of the afterlife.
Yeah, and the people on the other side are the ones telling you the grass is green, isn't it, kid? You gotta open your own mind. Don't let other people open it for you. God.
Okay. Oh, so much manipulation. All right, I got one last test. And this is, I will sign my soul over to whoever gives me the final answer here. Look, I've really been thinking about it, and I sort of want to stand out as an individual amongst all of my friends. And I think the way to do that is to reference The Office more. So, should I rewatch all of The Office, like maybe twice? So that way I can be cooler with all of my friends' eyes. And Devil, you go first this time, because I want to hear.
Let me tell you a story, kid. Up in heaven, they watch The Office non-stop. As soon as they finish the last episode, they start the first one again. That's why I got kicked out, because I absolutely could not stand it anymore.
Are you more of a Parks and Rec guy?
You know, it's better than that, sure. I cannot stand The Office, and I think that if you go down that path, you are going to be as obnoxious as this guy wearing a dress over on your other shoulder there. Do you really want to be like him? Look at it. Take a good, long look at this guy. Is that what you want to end up like?
Oh, no. I guess I don't want a dress. I don't like having a breeze down there. What do you think, Angel?
I think that sometimes I start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. But I hope it finds its way along the way. Ha ha ha. That's my Tinder bio.
Oh my god! Angel, you're speaking to me so much! You verbatim read what was in that Horoscope Monthly magazine back to me. You really do care. Alright, I'll sign your contract. I'm gonna be doomed to live in heaven for the rest of eternity.
I would feel bad for you, but honestly, you deserve it, kid.
You shall watch The Office on repeat.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Amen.
Oh my god, remember when he pulls the fire alarm?
Oh, I've had enough of this.
Oh, good times. See.
Wow, Alex, tell us how you really feel about The Office.
Alex, I'm sad you had to go first because that was gonna be my fucking answer. I'm tired of The Office and I haven't even seen it.
It was gonna be your answer that they watch The Office in hell
I don't know.
or in
Just
heaven.
that I don't want to watch The Office.
Oh,
You two are allowed to agree, you know that, right?
Well, diametrically.
Diametrically
Yes.
Close.
I mean, I did kind of force his hand on that one by saying everyone in heaven watches The Office nonsense.
Of course.
It's okay. It set up a good joke. That's the only line I ever saw on dating apps.
What?
The Michael Scott quote where it's, I don't always know where his sentence is gonna go. I just hope it finds where it's going along the way.
How about just a
Like
Michael
that's
looking
your
for his
entire personality. I'm like,
The only Michael Scott quote I really know is, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
yeah, that's weird because in my junior year yearbook, somebody put, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Lee Harvey Oswald.
Wow.
Wow.
They didn't proofread that year. They
No.
proofread my
Wow.
year, not that one.
Not necessarily accurate either.
Speaking of dating apps, you guys, you know,
Magic bullets.
I've been thinking of getting into the dating app scene, but I just don't know what to put as my bio. Do you think we could have some kind of a brainstorming session for it?
Potentially.
We could. We can help you
Alex
out.
wants to play swipe right.
But I guess we're gonna have to play Swipe
Hey,
Right.
Zedfrox, thanks for that gift!
Hey, Zed!
Oh, Zedfrox.
Thanks so much.
Honey boy!
The ghost of Pavlov remembers. Let's go ahead and jump into Swipe Right. So what we're gonna need from the chat and everyone, but mostly you, Zen, is we're gonna need nouns. Go ahead and give us those sweet nouns. Quit hoarding them. Hand them over. We need them.
Yeah, we need the nouns. This town,
Give us the nouns.
this town needs the
Just stick 'em.
nouns. There's been
Yeah.
a noun drought for so long.
We're
This
the 5
noun-
noun gang. Put the nouns in the bag and no one gets hurt.
This noun ain't big enough for the
That's singular, that's plural, that's gerund. And those are the other two. We don't know who
I'm
they are.
Billy the
Proper.
Noun, and I'm here to teach you positive and possessive nouns.
It's me, proper now.
I call being gerund. I call gerund.
Nice. That was a good bit. Good bit all around, everyone. All right. Let's. What?
Can you
Little pat on the back.
Pat on the back.
thanks.
Pat on the back. Okay.
Just somebody get me?
I can't reach.
Thanks. Thank you.
Over there, but...
Our first noun is snowflake.
A date with me is like a snowflake, unlike any other date you've been on before.
A date with me is like a snowflake because we're going to use a very liberal definition of the word date.
A date with me is like a snowflake. Because we're going to go skydiving, I hope you sign the waiver.
A date with me is like a snowflake. I'm gonna get wet on your tongue.
A date with me is like a snowflake. I've been pretending to make them since middle school.
A date with me
is like a snowflake because I'm cold and I leave early.
A date with me is like a snowflake. There might be a Grinch on it.
A date with me is like a snowflake. It takes a few of them to really get to know that it's the right time.
All right, let's move on to a paperclip.
A date with me is like a paperclip because I'm gonna keep asking how you're doing.
Scene.
A date with me is like a paperclip because it's more fun when I get bent out of shape.
A date with me is like a paperclip. You can keep trading up till you get a house.
Damn, I was gonna bring up Clippy, but everyone in chat already did it.
It's like a paperclip. A date with me is like a paperclip. I find all of them in my office.
Let's do a date with me is like dark matter.
A date with me is like dark matter. Scientists aren't sure if it exists.
Damn it, that was gonna be mine.
A date with me is like dark matter. I'm just filling a whole lot of space.
A date with me is like dark matter. We're not sure how, but it just makes things work.
A date with me is like dark matter. We're just looking for a collider.
A date with me is like dark matter. It's more of an excuse than a concept, really.
A date with me is like dark matter. I barely know her.
Boo! Get out of here!
A date with me is like dark matter. You say you want to see me, but you don't really.
Alrighty. Let's move on to these are some great ones.
Get those red cards out of here.
A date with me is like a mullet.
Ooh.
A date with me is like a mullet. It never gets old.
A date with me is like a mullet. One day you'll see a picture with one and think, oh God, what was I thinking?
A date with me is like a mullet. It distracts from the face.
A date with me is like a mullet. Always side by side with Natty Ice.
Let's do a date with me is like a death wish. Thank you, Velveeta.
A date with me is like a death wish. Millennials seem to like it more than other generations.
Oh. A date with me is like a death wish. More common after alcohol.
A date with me is like a death wish. The genie won't give it to you however hard you ask for it.
A date with me is like a death wish. You're gonna want both of them at different points of the night. I don't know.
The thing I'm comparing is like the other thing I'm comparing because they both exist.
You know, that's it.
A date with me is like a death wish. I'll be referencing obscure magic cards.
Yep. I'm guessing that's a magic reference.
Probably.
Because Dom and I don't get it.
Nope.
I have never heard of that card.
Well, our
but I
god
believe you.
Zenfrox has picked our winners, thus the game is over.
And now we end the game.
Then don't encourage this.
Alright, Max, what are you gonna do with your $10,000 grand prize winning?
I'm gonna buy one magic card.
Get me a Black Lotus.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
It's
baby.
not even enough.
No.
No, wait, what?
Oh yeah, there's magic cards.
How much is the Black Lotus?
It depends.
Why don't you explain what that is?
Price. It's just the most expensive card.
Yeah, there's some magic cards that they've stated that they'll never print ever again. So if they're essentially like collector's items, so their value is just like
The ultra rare beta deck Black Lotus has been on auction sites for up to $100,000.
Whoa!
That was the
Is it a
first
good
printing
card
of
at least?
Yeah, it's
It's the best card.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's
I
just
knew
like
that one.
winged Karibo. Fucking.
See, but the thing is, if you get to later sets, they go down to at least like 1,000. So there's one card shop nearby
Alright.
that I used to go to, had like 3 of them. One was $1,000, one was like $3,000, and one was $5,000. They just fucking had that sitting in a glass case.
All right.
Wow.
Least
Well,
expensive.
that's the thing, right? It's like people that normally rob stores don't really are so out of the scope of like magic TCG like I feel like a robber would have no idea about the card economy of magic.
Oh, that's a great crime movie. Like that'd be such a
Wait
good
a
crime
minute.
movie.
Or
Like
honestly,
these nerds that like are like in a shop and the shop gets held up and they're like the inciting incident is like the store gets robbed while they're having a game night. Like that dumbass didn't even take the expensive stuff. They just took the cash register. And then they all have that moment of like, what? And then they're pretending to just like have game night is now like code for them stealing things and planning heists.
Wait a
Yo,
minute.
what a good movie!
Hold
let's
on,
make
guys.
this movie.
This is a dramatic, gritty, modern day retelling of Yu-Gi-Oh, where someone's grandparent is sick and they have to play a card game in order to like pay for their medical bills. So they have to steal the best cards in the game, which are very expensive, and then once they have them, they can win the game.
Why wouldn't they
There's,
sell the
like-
cards that they stole?
There's
Sorry, man.
no plot holes.
No plot holes. Hashtag
Max,
no
this
plot
is
holes.
just like the new Power Rangers movie that came out, but just Yu-Gi-Oh. It's like when me and my friends saw the latest Power movie, God damn it, the latest Power Rangers movie, we were like, and my one friend immediately was like, posted to Facebook, The Breakfast Club 2 was amazing.
I honestly really like that movie.
Which movie?
The new
The
Power
new
Rangers, were
Power Rangers
energy.
one that came out in like 2017.
Oh, I saw it on my birthday.
The nice.
In theater.
Day Night died?
The fight choreography in that movie is actually like really reminiscent of the old shows that I used to like. I used to see their moves and be like, I remember them doing those exact moves in like the Power Rangers show.
The review I read of the movie, I didn't see it, but the review I read of it was this reviewer who is like, it was like he wrote out in the like text view, deep sigh. I can't believe I'm saying this. This movie had too much plot, which was like, just
Yes,
like,
it did.
and he was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever had to say about a movie review. I've never complained about a movie having a plot before. It was like, this movie did not need a plot. It was a
Oh my
Power
God.
Rangers movie. It's all it needed to be.
So 2/3 of the movie is just like edgy world building and backstory, and then they get the Megazords and they play the Power Rangers music, and it's just like, go go Power Rangers, yeah!
Power Rangers
And they're like, punch.
so good.
They're doing like the old campy Power Rangers shit, like heads up, and throwing a head across, like, oh, this is gonna be a rocky fight.
I learned recently that Bryan Cranston used to be a number of the villains in Power Rangers. Before he was on
Really?
Malcolm in the Middle, he did the voices for some of the villains.
Oh, rad.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I don't know. Just fun fact. It's a small
Yeah,
world.
I agree with you then. Well, it's like American action versus Eastern action. You know, Jack. Whatever. We're not
Two
getting into
film
it.
people saying that they don't like Marvel movies? What?
Wow.
I mean, I
hot
don't really like
takes.
Marvel movies too. It's a problem.
Hot takes. Tell us, how do you get around with that high horse everywhere?
I don't sit on it. The
Yeah,
horse
is
is
it
just
like,
there, and I'm like, the
is it
horse
like-
is there, but I don't do anything with it.
Is it like the end of Tall Girl where you get that step stool to be able to step off?
Yeah,
behind?
yeah. I do have my crate that I do stand on often.
Yeah.
Gotta
Oh,
get that kiss
Zen,
though.
you mean Thor Ragnathor after Thor, and then Thor the Dark Thor, Thor Ragnathor?
I need to watch Ragnarok again because the one time I watched it, I was like, I
Don't.
don't like it.
No, it's oh Ragnarok. Yeah, rewatch Ragnarok. I thought you meant the
Or
second
the
one.
Dark Thor.
Thor the Dark Thor, the worst Thor.
It's I mean it's the weakest Avengers movie just in
It's
the whole.
the weakest Marvel movie, to
yeah,
be sure.
that's what I mean.
All right, let's get on to a topic people probably care more about.
Oh.
Improv. That's not true at all.
Also, Dom, I just wanted to say that person's name is Velvet Acid, not Velveeta.
No, it's Velveeta. I know what I said. We've never taken the stance of pronouncing names right in the beginning. We're not going to start now.
Hey, you don't know. It could be Velveeta Sid.
They definitely just changed their name to Velveeta. Don't lie to me. Alrighty. Let's move on to our next game. Two birds, but that's just me. What we're going to need from the chat, and I will stop looking at the chat now. What we're going to need from the chat is a bunch of problems that could be happening for our company. They don't have to be company specific. They can be as detailed or as high concept as you'd like them to be, but just keep spamming them. We're going to need a lot of them. It's up to me to figure out a solution for all of them. So the harder you make my job, the worse it gets. Because not only do I have to solve one problem at a time, I have to solve 2 problems at a time. That's right, it's just like being an adult. But it's a game!
Yeah, they can be as big or as small as you want. You can be all out of paper clips, or a paperclip monster is destroying the city.
They have
There's no in between.
No in between. It has to be paperclip related to.
It does not. But yeah, go ahead. And Dan, let me know when we're good to start.
Just waiting for some more to roll in. All right. They're rolling in. Here we go. Start with your introduction, Dom.
Great day at the company. Got here early. My reserved parking spot was actually reserved today. Remembered the receptionist's name. What could possibly go wrong for business?
Boss!
Oh, what's up, employee?
The floors. We just finished the floor replacement, and so now they're all transparent, like you asked, and I don't know how to get anywhere.
Oh no! Well, that shouldn't be too hard to figure out. I'm sure we can figure something.
Boss!
What is it?
Boss! We've got a serious issue.
I know. I already heard about the floor.
Oh no! Boss! Bill microwaved a fish.
Bill microwaved a fish
in the company break room.
Well, that is disgusting. I'll tell you what. I know what to do. The smell of fish rises. Everyone knows this. So why don't you go to R&D, get some of the new food coloring dye that actually works on gases, spray it on the fish. It's going to take weeks for it to go away, but at least now we'll know where the smell is and we can avoid it, and it should opaque the rest of the glass floors. So go ahead and open the window so it spreads from floor to floor, too.
Okay, yeah, sounds good, boss.
Watch your step! Well, one problem done. As CEO, I can now officially retire for the rest of the day, do some putt-putt, have a good time.
Hold on. If you just said retire for the rest of the day, push that off. I just heard that a meteor is coming for for our building specifically.
Whoa, that's horrible, employee. Okay, let me put on my big boss hat and figure out a solution there.
Boss, put on your second big boss hat because we got a problem. Karen forgot to bring in cookies today.
Oh no!
Karen's forgot the cookies!
She's not fucking contributing. Everyone's supposed to bring a meal. She was in charge of desserts. There's no desserts because Karen's the fucking worst.
Hey, don't talk bad about other employees in front of me. That's what your smoke breaks are for. All right. I got my boss hat on. Let me put on my boss socks so I can really boss out a solution here. All right. Well, it seems to me like Karen didn't bring a dessert, so she's gonna have to run to Walmart and get some cookies. They're not gonna be as good as her homemade ones, but she's gonna have to do it. It's the only fair solution. While she is at Walmart, we're gonna need her to rally up as many of the employees there as possible. Come over here and bid a big human Walmart day. You see, Walmart employees are known for their expert logistics. They should be able to figure out how to make a human pyramid big enough of catching the meteor. And since Karen's already going there, it'll work itself out.
Okay, I'll go tell Karen.
No, I'll tell Karen. I want to yell at her.
Fine.
That makes sense. Good. All right, we'll have to contract. Walmart gets all the precious metals, but it means the building stands. All right, this is good. Now we're doing synergy with other companies. I'm so good at business. Can't wait to finally actually retire now.
Boss! Oh, you're not gonna believe this, boss. the company helicopter pad. It needs some flower pots to make it nicer and more welcoming. All the helicopters are too scared to land there.
Oh no, that sounds terrible. That's where my helicopter lands.
Boss, we've got a problem. The company lizards have gotten out and taken over HR, and they've got a list of demands.
Oh no, this is horrible. Well, I think it's pretty obvious what we need to do. We need to make the helicopter landing pad into a lizard sanctuary, right? I'm sure if we put some nice plants, we'll make sure that it's accommodating for every species of lizard that the company has. And honestly, if they're doing a good job in HR, I'm happy to give them benefits as well. The only catch is, in exchange for healthcare, we're going to keep a small section of the roof for the actual helicopter landings. That should be good. And if we time the cycles right, it means they can still sunbathe without all the noise disruption.
All right, boss. I'll go give your return demands to our negotiator, and we'll see if they accept.
Thank you.
I'll go start preparing the helipad.
Perfect. Oh, Karen's going shopping if you need her to pick up some plants.
Oh, can she pick up a succulent for me? My office needs a little something.
Of course, a succulent for everyone. Wow. This office could use some more plants. Those ones are all pixely. Oh well.
Boss, forget about the pixely plants. There's a problem.
Well, what now? This company's falling apart!
The water cooler is broken, so now the water is exactly room temperature.
Oh no. Well, if that's the only problem, I think
Wait, boss! Holy shit, boss!
What? What?
I think someone heard you talking about plants because the railings of the stairwell, they're fucking asparagus, boss. They're just made of asparagus.
Cooked or uncooked?
I think it's cooked.
That's even worse!
Yeah, Karen fell down the stairs. She's not gonna make it to Walmart.
No!
You know how she needs
so much!
You know how she needs the railings because she can't go down steps because one of her legs is longer than the other? Boss, what are we gonna do?
Okay, I figured it out. We're gonna move the water cooler up to the roof, right? Because that way the sun will naturally heat the water, making it perfect. That water will now be the main drinking source for the lizards that live on the roof. Some of the lizards in HR are pretty big. So now, in order to compromise, we're going to bring them down to the hallway. We're going to have the reserve lizards eat the stairwell, which should clear it up, because when lizards eat asparagus, it doesn't make their pee smell bad. So that'll keep the rest of the office smelling nice and good as we're getting rid of the fish. And because the floors are now see-through, or it should be easier for the lizards to pinpoint exactly where all the asparagus are, and then the big ones can give Karen a ride to Walmart since she can't walk anymore. There! All of the problems are solved. I'm gonna retire now.
Oh no, we took too long! The meteor, it's crashing on us now!
Well, you're all fired. That's what I got to say about that. Another day at the office. All right.
God damn it, Karen.
Steve! You know, that game's not supposed to wrap up with everything being solved in one go, but the moment presented itself, and as a boss, I had to step up.
Yeah, not bad.
Oof, I'm sweating. That brain, yep, that's it. That's what it is. That game makes your brain do circles in a way that... Because solving one problem's easy. Solving two problems together in one go? Very hard.
Be hard.
Well, if that's the only problem.
You kept timing your pauses so dramatically. It's infuriating.
I didn't know that we were... Because last time we didn't do 2 rounds,
We were
right?
supposed to.
What?
We were
Last time we
to.
messed up.
Last time we messed up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was.
This time we write it up.
I was so confused.
Let's
Now
go
we
ahead
all
and
know.
jump right into our next game. This is a game called Scripts. So this is the way this game works is we just read the scripts we've already been reading this whole time. Nope, jokes. The way this game works is Steve has found a small curation of scripts online for not widely known publications. and is going to do a scene with Dan. The thing is, Dan can say whatever he wants. Steve, however, can only say things that he found in the script. And to give you a little bit of fun, we're going to let you vote on which script we do.
All right,
Steve,
I'm going to leave so I don't hear it.
Steve, present the options.
So we've got option number 1, Brick.
It's just called Brick?
Yeah, it's just called Brick.
Nice.
Option number 2, Angel Eyes.
Ooh.
And option number 3 is a film from '97 called Mighty Joe Young. I don't know if this is a real film or not.
Oh, it is.
Online.
Mighty Joe Young is a movie about a gorilla.
Okay. Oh.
Yep.
There we go.
Vote
Yeah, I watched
now!
the movie.
This one doesn't have an official poll, so it's just kind of, we're just going to eyeball it in chat for this one.
Yeah,
So no official
put
poll.
it in chat.
What are you feeling? Do you know anything about Brick or Angel Eyes? There's a little bit of detail for that.
No, I saw Brick and I immediately chose that. I think Angel Eyes is sci-fi or mystery.
Probably
I have
both.
No idea.
Alrighty, we're looking 2-1 right now for Mighty Joe Young. Oh, it's a vote for Brick. Moving that a little bit. I see the poll in my head now from all the polling we did. My brain is my brain animated the gif of it moving forward. We will take 2 more votes. Whatever the result is after 2 more votes. That's what we're gonna do. Vote now. You can't see it, but Dan looks real sad on the Zoom call, just waiting for us. He looks like he's lost in a park.
Yeah. He always looks like he's lost at the park.
Standing in the corner with a drink.
That's just Dan's default look.
Alrighty, well, we didn't get more votes, so calls me Elias.
I guess it's Mighty Joe Young.
Yep, it looks Mighty Joe Young to me. So that's the one we're gonna pick. We'll go ahead and ring Daniel back in now. Alrighty, Dan, whenever you're ready.
All right.
Yours to start.
Let's take it away. Oh, man, I came all the way to Walmart and I didn't even know what I needed to buy. Oh, let me ask this employee. Hey, do you know where the ketchup is?
It's staring them right in the face.
Oh, it's right in front of me? Is that like
We're close.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, let's lead the way. Lead me right there. I got it.
Get the baby. Don't shoot it. They want the babies alive.
I wasn't gonna shoot it. Okay, no, is this a new like exchange? I don't know if I could just. Hi, ma'am. I'm gonna have to take your baby. All right. Now I get ketchup.
She's got to be here somewhere.
The mother of the child is right over. Unless you're referring to the baby, I don't really want to. Look, can I just have? Okay, ma'am, you can have that back. Could I just? Is there someone else I could talk to, maybe, that knows where the ketchup?
No.
No
Let's
one.
get out of here.
Do you guys not sell ketchup here, or are you asking me on a date? Because that's.
I know. Shh.
Okay. I'm more of a quiet type. That's fine with me. But if ketchup could be involved,
Promise me you'll protect him.
I already gave the baby back. They went in another aisle. I don't know where they went. Do you want me to? I can go. If.
Don't worry, little one. I will take care of you.
I'm pretty sure the mother can take care of the baby. Look.
Jill!
Do you know the baby? Are you the father of that baby?
The one and only, bro.
Oh, that's cool. I would like. I have kids at home too, and they really want ketchup. So I'm just gonna go look for it myself and leave you.
I asked for experienced trackers.
experience. Okay. Okay.
These men are the very best. I assure you, very best.
Like just fathers in general. Yeah, I mean they're usually sometimes good, depending. There's a lot you can do to mess somebody up.
How to use this, right?
Well, I don't think you're allowed to just have. I mean, you work here, so if anything, yeah, give me it.
You know what? How funny. That's not by any chance what you were looking for, is it, boss?
Oh, oh, the ketchup! Oh, thank God. Oh man, I thought I was gonna have drone a whole 45 minutes here for nothing. What can I do to thank you?
Give me those.
The ketchup that I just got off of the shelf?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I guess. Oh, that was the last bottle.
Okay. Set him free.
You're just pouring the ketchup on the ground and right in front of me, the last bottle of ketchup. Sir, do you think this is a music, sir?
I'm only keeping this.
The bottle? You don't care about the ketchup? You know what? I need to talk to your manager. Where's your manager?
My goodness, you're an excellent negotiator. Okay, boss. Okay, boss.
Wait, I'm your manager? How long have I been stuck in this Walmart? Oh no.
Scene. That's good. Oh wow. I feel like I learned so much in that scene. Steve, your character was brutal.
Oh yeah.
Just poured
I
out.
probably should have screened the scripts first.
Oh man.
No, we love to see it.
What was the name of the script? That's all I want to know.
Mighty Joe Young.
Okay. Fucking.
Ever seen it, Dan?
No.
It's a movie about a 15-foot tall gorilla.
Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You thought it was right.
I see how that. Yeah, that all makes sense now. That whole scene. Now you watch it back and it's like, whoa. Maybe that was about a 15-foot gorilla.
Who's to say?
Really?
All coming together.
Shoes to say.
Who's to blame? Sue's to blame. That's a Rocky Horror joke. Anyways, I made a merch shirt out of that.
A merch shirt?
Yeah.
Shirt.
I hope you like it. I made it.
I have kids at home and they want ketchup.
So good.
That phrase really tickled me pink. It was hard to.
I mean, why else would you be getting ketchup?
Yeah, I agree, Motion Design. Canonically, that was Karen from the previous scene going to Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See, guys, we have running themes.
It's called continuity.
Yeah. I think
World building.
Karen didn't realize that she was actually just a supervisor at Walmart and didn't work for the other company.
Well, we do both.
Zach's like, I feel like I've seen this shirt. Yeah, this is some boardwalk quality shirt, to be honest. I think you know what I mean by that.
No, it's not sexist enough to be on a board.
We need.
Damn. Wow.
If there's one thing about show and tell that it needs is more sexism.
And on a different
Only if we're going to do a show on a boardwalk.
True.
That's true.
Yeah. We gotta cater to
under
the
the boardwalk.
We cater to the audience, and then the caterers cater to us.
Talk about craft services, am I right?
But who caters to the caterer?
Who caters the caterman?
Open your mind.
That's the movie we need to watch.
I'm still thinking that like the card game Ocean's 11 would
Isn't
work.
it such a good movie?
I think we need to make that movie.
Yeah.
I think we could get that script sold in a minute.
Oh.
I just feel like it already writes itself.
It's just
That's
them.
the
It's
market
just
we're
them breaking into like the most like notorious gaming convention that has.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
That's their big Ocean's 11 heist.
Yeah.
Is the game.
Well, I think there can be like one card for each act, you know?
Yeah.
So like you've got the first card is like they just steal it from a shop, you know? And then the second card, they have to set up a heist for like a convention or something. And then the third card, they have to steal from some uppity collector dude. And so it's a series of like 3 heists where they have to build their deck and get their cards together, and then at the end they
Oh, and when they get the card, they slip it into the person's deck, so it's the next card they draw.
Yeah, like, have you seen the movie Now You See Me 2?
Yes.
The scene where they're trying to hide the card from the security guard, and they're doing all these crazy sleight of hand tricks. We are going to carbon copy that scene.
Exact scene.
Take place in a convention center instead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, you could. I just can't wait for that scene too, where they're like the main guy the main character walks up into their like penthouse suite at a hotel, and it's just filled with nerd shit that they've stolen now that they're master thieves. They're like, this isn't even about the money anymore.
It was never about the money. It was about the game.
Chat, start workshopping some titles for us that we can use for this movie.
I still think what we said. What was the?
There was a title that we said for it.
Heart Attack Squad. No, that's not it.
It was like Game Over, I think, or something. No, that wasn't it. I don't know.
I think it was Game Night, but like that's already a movie. That's taken.
Yeah.
We're like 3 years too late.
Yeah. Game On.
The Game.
No, that can't be right.
Definitely a movie.
No, there is a movie called The Game. It's an action thriller.
So is ours.
What about The World's Greatest Game? No, that's a movie about Shia LaBeouf.
What about The Most Dangerous Game? No, that's a short story about hunting people.
The world's greatest game man.
What if we called it Game Man, but we spelled it with an R? No, that's a different movie. Ugh, this is tricky.
What if we called it like just Gamer Heist? Keep it very simple.
What if we called it No Game, No Life? No, that's an anime. No, this is just.
What if it's like do it for the game?
No, what if it's Get Your Head in the Game? No, that's a
What if it's like
High School Musical song.
What if it's like Word Game?
This is just bad comment thread that's happening.
We'll call it Scrabble. There you go.
The whole time.
It's right there.
It was a bad comment thread that Dan wasn't playing. We were trying to come up with titles of things that already exist, and Dan's just like, what if we call it this?
Sorry, I'm trying to be creative.
Good pattern recognition, Dan. Love to see it.
Ready Player 2.
Oh, yeah, Ready Player 2. I love it. Let's.
Oh, damn it, Erroneous. I lost the game.
What game? I'm kidding. Don't ask. I know.
Let's go play our next game called Reporter in the Field. So the way this game works is I am going to be describing a newscast that I'm seeing live, but I have no idea what's happening behind me, and it's gonna have to try and figure out what's going on. So I will log out of the stream so I don't get it spoiled for me. Dan, let me know when we're ready.
Hold on. I accidentally just minimized fucking everything on my screen.
Our like top clip of the last like 2 months is still the time Dan messed up and panicked in every layer of our set.
Omar just cuts to him and he goes. Just starts cycling through all the games.
If you haven't watched any of our clips in a while, go check that one out because it's a real jam.
I've only gotten worse at it.
No.
All right, here we go. Wait for my cue and cue the intro. Hello.
Hello and welcome to our broadcast tonight. This is XYP, the news station. Sorry, I shouldn't have drank so much before I got on here. Okay, do you mind if I take it if you take it from here?
That's right. I'm one of your co-anchors, Clip On Tie, and this is my other co-anchor, Bow Tie.
Hey, I'm Bo.
No relation.
No relation.
Well, we've got quite a story for you tonight. Later on at 11, we'll be talking about why does Elmer's glue start out purple and then turn clear? But first, we've got a very special report for our reporter in the field. Let's cut over to our reporter now.
Hi, thanks. Necktie here, no relation. And as you can see, it is absolute pandemonium. There is trouble in the east and the west, and it has all met right here at this moment.
Absolutely. Have you so it seems to be quite an worrisome production that's being put on here. Do you think those in charge know what they were creating?
They say that art is an experimental process. I believe we started off with a script and have ended up here. How many pages past the draft we are now, it is hard to say. The craft services is to die for, though.
Right. Okay.
Tell me, it looks like there's a 25-cent price of admission there behind you. Is that, did you have to pay that? Are you in fact, waiting for that admission yourself?
Yes, the line was long, and unfortunately they did not accept my press pass. So I, like a schmuck, have gotten in line for the big event, same as anyone in front of me.
And it looks like the star is right well in view. How does it feel to be so close to them?
Oh, it feels real good. I feel like I can almost touch them. I've never been so close to such celebrity power before. I'm just hoping it rubs off on me, as you can see.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, you are looking a little bit pink. So maybe they are rubbing off on you a little bit.
Oh, well, they say love is in the air tonight. I say it's glitter. There is just a lot of magic going on behind me. It's borderline infectious, is what I would say.
Right. The entertainment there just seems almost infatuating or intoxicating. I mean, do you think that the current entertainment is actually going to come to an end, or is it just going to keep going and going?
It seems like they're going to keep singing until everyone wakes up. It's hard to say. They've really taken the mic by storm and are leaving their mark all over the place.
Tell me, in your expert opinion, what do you think about the fact that there's really only one seat?
I think it means that the artist just really values the connection to the audience and thinks that it's a much more personal narrative for them.
You spoke with the artist earlier, is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
And they gave you a three-word answer for how they came up with this piece and how to explain their process. What was that?
The 3 words?
Yes.
It was, I love you. Like I said, it's a very personal connection that we have with artists.
It certainly is. It seems almost like a childhood fantasy being able to be lived out.
Tell me, what exactly makes this installation different from the ones that are outside, say, Kmart or Big Lots?
That is a great question. This one has less Santa Clauses in it. I know what you're thinking, but this one, they opted not for the costume mascot.
Do you believe that it was difficult for them to get this one underwater?
I believe anything underwater is certainly a difficult time, let alone the unique coloring on this one. Certainly a specimen to behold.
Certainly. I mean, this is a beloved childhood, activity and in this art installation that it's been. I mean, it's almost more performative, wouldn't you say? That it's a little bit more performative than a static piece.
Oh, I definitely agree. Many folks are here protesting actually coming off of the SeaWorld protests that were going on down the street. But we've been rest assured by the venue that this is perfectly above board and everyone is being treated fairly here.
Okay. Now, some children prefer to be on, say, tigers or maybe a small jeep. Or
Yes.
maybe a unicorn. How did the artist choose this specific animal?
Right. This animal was chosen for their unique nature. They had never really seen something with such a prominent snout before. They felt that it was, oh boy, they felt that it really just added a lot of ambiance, specifically for the motion blur effect that was happening. The forced perspective of being the rider really it captures you in a unique way.
Very interesting, very interesting. Now, would you say that the art is in fact the piece, or the fact that who is riding it is also sort of the star of this current situation as well?
Well, I would say that many have come to sit where they've sat before, but truly none have ever been as precedented as this rider we have currently. Going for a world record, I'm told.
Wow,
Right.
yes, he has been there for a very long time, hasn't he?
Quite a long time.
Yes.
And you said earlier that it was a meeting of the East and the West. Of course, you meant it's heavily influenced by animation, not only somewhat from the East, but almost very largely influenced by animation from the West. And how do you think that sort of childlike wonder really kind of created the themes of this piece?
Well, at first I thought it was fishy to see such a big star here, but I've really gotten to the bikini bottoms of this, if you know what I mean.
I think
I think we do. Now tell me, do you think that he has any signs of stopping, or is this just going to keep going? Maybe eventually another quarter will be inserted?
We're gonna keep going until the allowance runs out. All I know is that when I get my paycheck, I know where I'm coming.
Which is
to riding one of those animatronic rides out front of grocery stores. It's Patrick Star riding a seahorse.
Yes!
Over and over again.
That sounds great. Thanks so much, Necktie.
Yep.
Thank you for your amazing work, Necktie.
Thank you. I'm just gonna be here in line. I'll see you guys after work.
All right, sounds great. Right, and stay tuned for our next story coming up. Should cars have 6 wheels instead of the normal 4? You tell us.
Aren't sure. Tonight at 8.
Tonight at 8. Thank you. Goodbye. Good night.
Have a good one. We love you.
Wow. That game is such a moment of you don't know what it is until you know what it is.
Exactly. It was like so hard to get to. So I was like, where do you even begin for Patrick Star riding a seahorse ride?
At first I thought, well, not at first, but at one point, I don't know if you guys picked up on this, I thought it was Jigglypuff singing and like putting people to sleep, which is why I was just like, because it sounded, you talk about like a pink star, which I mean, in hindsight, so obvious, but like, I was like, okay, who's a pink star from my childhood? And I was like, Jigglypuff sings people to sleep. Maybe that's it. And then I was like,
right.
No.
And then I think I knew where you said, or where you thought that. And then I said there was one seat and you were like, well, it's not that.
Yeah, I was like, well, the love about the game is your brain is on a thought process and then someone says something and you crinkle up the ball in your mind and you throw it out the window. Oh, that was, wow. Awesome.
Well, we hope you all enjoyed that, audience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, did they have faith in me? I'm gonna read back in the comments and see.
The comment, there weren't too many. Motion Design just said this must be his first rodeo, and that it's more engaging than a Banksy.
Yeah, less shredded too.
To be fair, the fun of that game really is just tormenting the person who is.
Yeah. Oh, I was sweating for like the first couple of minutes, and then at one point I was like, Because at one point I had no idea, and we were like a solid ways into the game. I think you guys were intentionally slow rolling it, which is great. But I was like, have I just not been listening? Am I the problem here?
I think it was a matter of, for a little while in the beginning there, both of us were kind of trying to figure out where to get some kind of a foothold that we could then build off of, you know?
Boy, what a fun
Oh, it was fun.
It was also
good video.
It was specifically like the credits video on like an anime. So like the Japanese
sure it was, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh, was that it? Oh, okay.
Well, it was Fly Me to the Moon. I think that's the ending credits.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Fascinating. Fascinating. So it was a mixture of the East and the West. Look at that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you would like to participate in games like that in the future, you can join our Discord.
Ooh.
Yay!
Because we take audience suggestions for things like videos, pictures, and things like that we then put into the games.
You know, it might be kind of fun. Maybe if on a Saturday or a Sunday.
words.
Maybe if on a Saturday or a Sunday, maybe we could do a thing where we like Zoom call in other people and chat who want to play improv games with us. We don't have to stream it. We could just do a thing where it's like we hang out, do some games. We want to do what we do. I don't know. Is that anything that interests you guys? Let us know. Be very chill.
We don't know until you tell us.
Yeah. What do you want? I know what I want.
To be here with us?
You know what I want, Alex?
What?
I want your nouns in the bag. Put them in the bag. Give me
This
a
noun
noun.
ain't big enough.
We're the rootinest, tootinest outlaws, and we're here to steal your nouns.
My name is Pronoun.
Proper noun. I lead this here noun gang.
My name's Pronoun, and don't you assume nothing about me.
We need to make a shirt that says this noun ain't big enough for the both of us.
I can work on that one.
Oh, alrighty. Well, while you're working on that one, we're gonna go ahead and start getting suggestions for our final game of the evening, which is a hoedown, appropriately enough. So go ahead and hoedown. Damn, you got it. You can't come back from that. Yeah. So why don't you go ahead and give us some nouns or anything. Could be a concept, and let us know what you want us to do a hoedown about. We'll get to singing for you.
An emotion, an anxiety.
Yeah, a spiritual place, place of reckoning.
Deep childhood trauma that you want to release.
Yeah, whatever you want to be transparent about. This is a sharing place.
The darkest fears of your subconscious that have become sentient and are now magical creatures hunting you down.
Indeed. Yes. Oh, alrighty.
I have a fear of darkness, and well, that one's hunting me real good.
Every night, actually. It keeps coming for me. It's always there when I turn off the lights. Wow, that was foreboding. I don't know if this is a fear or is this something they want us to sing about. Let's sing about veggies. Some good old vegetables.
Yes! Yeah! Yes!
You've made someone very happy. Don't forget, crew, we're doing this in reverse order.
Oh, shit!
Which means I'm still in the middle.
Dan, are you muted?
I am muted. No wonder you guys weren't. I was like, I kept trying to chip in, and I'm like, oh, they're ignoring me. It's okay. All right, here we go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I went to the store to get some food. It was really great, but there was this guy that was rude. He said, hey, don't eat all that meat. And I said, I'll eat whatever I want, including feet.
Oh, da 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 da. Hey, have you guys seen the movie Trolls 2? If you want to eat meat, there's only one thing you can do. The concept of the movie is pretty edge, but you gotta turn people into some tasty veg.
If you're feeling hungry, go and get a snack. Better to do it before you have a heart attack. Trying to keep your heart down and stick food in your craw. The only answer is to buy some veggie straw.
Hey, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. If you want to be healthy from your head to your boots, there's one thing that you can eat, and it's different roots. They come in colors like green and red and brown, but that's just a couple that you can find in town.
Hey, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. In my childhood, I liked to watch a movie. It was really cool and it was really groovy. It was about a bunch of people who hail from the land of God. It's called a Veggie Tale.
Oh,
It's called a Veggie Tale.
Wow, guys, we're getting so good at those.
Yeah, Scott Saber's in the house.
What? Scott. Oh, Scott.
Thanks so much, motion design.
Long time no see, and it's gonna be longer because we're leaving now.
Oh, Scott's
much
here,
for the
guys!
bits,
Grab
motion
everything, get
design.
out of here!
I grabbed the stuff. Oh, yeah, we're
He's coming for our nouns. Grab them.
Okay, Scott, we're here every Friday night and
Every Friday.
most Tuesdays. But yeah, it's good to see you as always. Good to see everyone. Thank you all again for stopping by for our show. Really appreciate just everyone being here week after week. It means the world to us. Really enjoyed playing with you. Great suggestions, great video in Discord as well. Yeah. Thanks all. We'll be back Tuesday. Come check us out.
We got
then.
weird stuff planned, so stick around.
We always have weird stuff planned.
Always got weird stuff.
Alrighty.
Who we gonna raid today, Dom?
Let's do the who we gonna raid dance. Who we gonna raid?
Who are we gonna raid?
Who we gonna raid?
Who we gonna raid, Dom?
Who we gonna raid?
This is not a good thing.
This is a bad bit.
This is how we end every stream, guys.
We're gonna raid a friend of ours who came and stopped by during our 5-hour stream, which was very kind of them to do so. So we're gonna go raid the King of Confection himself, the Donut King.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go give our love to the old DK, see how he's doing. Last time we raided him, his stream crashed, which was very sad for him. So hopefully this time,
Streams
probably our
crashing.
fault. We sympathize. But if you don't know them, they're phenomenal. They work in their family's donut shop, making donuts. They're an incredibly cool person, incredibly nice, and yeah, let's go give them some love.
How do we end every stream, Dom?
Oh, we end stream the way we end every stream, doing the We're Gonna Raid dance.
Yeah.
We're
We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid. So we're gonna raid dance.
We're raid.
We're gonna raid.
Gonna raid.
Here we go.
Gonna raid.
Raid up! Raid up!
Raid
Raid up!
dance.
Break up! Break!
Raid up. Don't fail on those raids, baby.
Someone hit it, right?
Whoop!
Someone hit it?
Getting
Did you hit the
raid.
button?